Hey guys, it's Joe, and I am here with this week's card pull. So we have card A. Sorry, the glare. It's very sunny today, which is a good thing. So A, we have card B and card C. So this is the first time I've used this deck. Actually, it's the first time I've used both of these decks to do card pulls. So we will see what they have to say. Okay, so take a breath, let your intuition talk to you, and choose card A, B, or C. And here we go with the messages. Okay, let's just get my water ready. Okay, ooh. Oh, this is going to be fun today. Okay, there we go. Isn't that a great card? Okay, so the peace is the card. So if you've chosen card A, your message is peace, connected, journey, balanced, and clearing. I love that. Oh, yes, dear one. So we would like to thank you for coming today, and we would like to connect for you. Yes, the we want to highlight, to put glitter and sparkle and draw attention to the connection between your everyday life and that of your spirit. For there is no difference. We see so often that humans have this set aside time for their spirit life, when in actuality, you are spirit. So your entire life, yes, including your finances and your job and your drama and your family and everything. Everything is your spirit life. There is no disconnect. There is no gap between. You are spirit and you have a life as a human. They are intertwined and connected so thoroughly that there is no gap. So, with this in mind this week, what would you like to do? What thoughts would you like to have? Mm. Where do you currently disentangle in your thoughts, not ours, your spirit from your life? Where do you hesitate to use your intuition? Where do you not have faith that you are an eternal being? Is it your finances? We find this often with people, that you will have faith in so many areas of your life. You will follow your gut, as you say. But when it comes to money, there is a sudden urgency. And you think that your thinking brain will get you farther. We see you, we see you, and we would like to tell you that this is not the case, for you are a spirit. And when you connect to that part of yourself, your higher self, your angels, your guides, to us, then your life runs smoother. We are not saying that if you connect with us all the time, that life will be, as you say, easy or without its bumps. However, your perspective from that of spirit is much broader and grander and allows you access to imagination and possibility, which is the only place that invention comes from. It is the only place that anything new from your that is not connected to your past comes from. For everything that your human brain thinks can only be linked to something from the past. Possibility is from your spirit. So we invite you this week to try on the possibility that you are spirit 24/7. You have access to higher guidance, to imagination, to possibility, to synchronicity, to ahas and insights and perspectives undreamt of. Where is it that you are holding back? Where is it that you do not trust yourself, your spirit? Perhaps this week you may lay down the apprehension for a moment or two and trust you. Trust your spirit and your connection to your higher self. This is the invitation, for it will expand those brief moments you exhale and loosen your grip, will expand and expand and expand. And soon you will notice that you are connecting to your spirit more and more and more. And this, dear ones, is our dream for you. Well, then. I like that. That's not what I was expecting. Okay, I love this. Okay, so that's a good one. And so true. There are areas in life that I'm like, oh yeah, no, totally trust my gut. I have faith. I can relax. I'm patient. And then there are other areas that I'm just like, come on, like what's the hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And I don't trust in divine timing. I don't trust in that. Yeah. So that's amazing. I love that. Okay. So card B, this is card B. Oh, so card A was from my brand new Angels and Auras deck. I love this deck. And the really fun thing about this deck is you'll notice on the back that the wings go both ways, because if your card flips upside down, there's an alternate message. So there's one message written upright and one message written upside down. So I think that's so cool. Okay, so the next card B. This is and I usually don't use these for card pulls, but or for these card pulls, I usually do it on the full moon and new moon. I use this Moonology deck, but yesterday was the new moon and I was busy doing a craft fair, so I'm using it today. Oh, oh. Okay, so if you pick card B, abundance is your card. Awesome. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. Domicile moon, abundance. Oh. Oh, yes, dear ones. This is the time of year when most humans feel the least abundant. Even though many, many, many of you celebrated a time of blessings and thankfulness, it is still the time of year when so many of you are feeling less abundant than average. Is it because you have this feeling, this belief that you must spend money during this time of year to engage in the traditions of your society? And the feeling that somehow you are lacking if you do not have the money to spend, or that somehow the lack of money will result in the lack of love. We want to shift your attention to your abundance. For money is one small, small measure of abundance. And yes, we know this sounds, as you would say, cliche. And we are asking you to stretch beyond your beliefs and beyond your triggers. For so many of you, we can feel already the triggers occurring, like breakers popping everywhere. This one can feel it in her chest and in her arms and hands as everyone listens to this and is triggered. This can be such a challenging time of year and such a rewarding time of year. So we do invite you, in the midst of the chaos and the scramble and the fear and the anxiety, to pause for a moment and notice the forms of abundance that are coming to you. Perhaps it is at your workplace in the next month. You will be inundated with chocolates or silly costumes, lively music, This is a form of abundance, laughter. And we know those of you who are exulting in the abundance of movies that feel good and are silly. There is also an abundance of love, for it is the one time of year that more people on your planet think of love. Think of loved ones they have lost, loved ones who are still in their life. They pray more, they connect more to the other side. This is raising the vibration of the planet for each person who thinks of love. Each time you, yes, you think of love, engage in the feeling of love. Notice the love abounding about you. This energy raises the frequency and the vibration of the planet more than the anxiety and the fear. Bring it down. It is this time of year where abundance is plentiful. Notice today 3 things that are abundant in your atmosphere. Perhaps it is music, perhaps it is laughter, perhaps it is simply people. An abundance of people gathering that does not occur at other times of the year. Perhaps it is an abundance of snow. We know so many of you are experiencing now. Perhaps it is an abundance of beautiful lights and decorations. There is abundance all around you. It only takes but a moment to notice. We invite you for the next month to notice each day 3 different things of abundance that surround you. Perhaps it is wonderful food, for this is definitely the time of food. Love comes in many expressions. Notice how love is in abundance around you by the expressions that are given. For each expresses love in a unique and different way. How is love being expressed around you? For it is, we guarantee you, the most abundant thing in the universe at this time of your year. It is also what breaks down barriers, thins the veil between your world and ours. And as you notice the expressions of abundance around you, your connection to us and the other side is clearer and a more deeply connected channel. As you notice and acknowledge the abundance around you, you are essentially putting a foot in our world, making it easier and easier and easier to connect with us. And the deeper the connection with us, the more abundance you will experience in your world. Oh, I like that. That was really cool. It was like, it was almost like I was walking down a city street and everything that was love or abundance or anything kind of had this like glow about it, they were like sparkled in or covered in glitter. And it was like, oh, if I could just see it from that perspective, it was like everywhere. It was like I could see a dog walker with like 8 dogs on leashes. And she was laughing, and I could see nannies gathered at the park with the babies. I could see, it was just like everywhere. It was just everywhere. It was amazing. And Excuse me. And the whole time I could smell like cookies baking and pies and like a roast beef and like all this food. And yeah, so I get what they're saying though, because this whole idea of this time of year, December, is such a both a triggering and a loving time of year. So we can look at it from the viewpoint or vantage point, perspective of abundance and love, then that will definitely help shift things. Okay, so last card. If you picked card C, now this deck I also have not used on card pulls yet. I've had it for a little bit, but it is Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, and it's the pocket size version. So that's why this one is so tiny. I love this though. Oh, I love this. Okay, so if you picked card C, sorry, I really need to get curtains. Card C is, if you can just barely see it, there's a moon there, and it says time for a nap. Excuse me. Oh, dear ones, if you have chosen this card, it is time for you to rest. For we can feel the weariness seeping through, draining the energy, putting you on edge. We feel the frustration just below the surface. And it is the tiredness, the weariness that is being expressed as anxiety, fear, anger, frustration. And so we invite you to rest. For if you continue to push and push and push, there is no good that can come to anyone. You will not find the answers you seek. You will not find the connection and communication and collaboration that you seek. For you will build a wall of energy around you so that others cannot come close. This is a time for rest. Set aside, it is an invitation indeed, but we would acknowledge that we are pulling you as a magnet pulls to respond to your body in kind, to allow it to rest, to allow your mind to rest. We understand that your list is long and your days are short. But we can guarantee that continuing to push and struggle and strive will only bring more frustration. We invite you to rest, to allow yourself 1 or 2 hours a day of nothing, simply of nothing. At least 30 minutes in the middle of your day somewhere should be devoted to void. You do not need to meditate per se, but release yourself from distractions. Allow your mind to sit and rest. Allow the functions of your body to rest. Simply sit with a cup of water or tea and let your mind relax, release. Do not make a list. Do not watch your phone. Do not listen to music, but rather allow all the pieces of you to rest. If possible, we do invite you to literally take a nap, for it is then that the reset button is pushed. You will find that after this short respite in your day, that answers will flow more easily, that insights will come, that you will have more energy, more patience, and the connection to others will continue in a way that unfolds collaboration and communication. But if you continue to push and push, there will be payment due. And then you will wonder why you did not have the strength to do it, and you will judge yourself, simply digging the hole deeper. So for now, we invite you, we urge you, we pull you to rest. Allow all the energy and electricity in your body to pause and notice how refreshing it feels. You will be of service only when you rest. When you care for yourself, then your care for others will expand. Rest, dear ones. Well, that was pretty direct. That let you know exactly what your homework is for this week. Okay, guys, that's it for the card pull today. Thank you for arriving. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified every time I do a card pull or another message. So I love you. Have a fabulous week. Happy December.